Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Buddy Evans with Tip Tuesday. I've been fishing a lot, and I'm not sure if it's just during cold weather or just any time, but I've been encountering a problem that I actually just figured out what the problem actually was. My reel was slipping really, really bad, which means when I would cast out, I would go to retrieve, I would wind the crank arm up, but the line wouldn't come up, and it's something like this. So if I put the line out here and I drop it, drop the weight down, or the bait down, I'm cranking this arm, and the bait is still on the ground. Cranking, 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 and it's not coming up. And I thought for the longest time that there was something mechanically wrong with the gears or something inside, and I was calling Abu Garcia, because this is a Abu Garcia Rebo Rocket. I usually fish with a lot of the Rebos, and I was just, I was calling a couple of buddies of mine that work at the Woods and Water here in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, and they said, sometimes the grease inside all these gears will start to cake up, and when you throw the bait caster out there, it won't fling that grease off, which is causing it not to click over or something like that. So I was just like, one day I was out there fishing, and it kept doing it to me. It kept, I'd cast it out there and it kept doing that, and I would bang so hard on my reel and I'd slam it down, and then it would all of a sudden click over. But the last time I went fishing, which was last weekend, I was out there casting, and it kept doing it and kept doing it, and I was just getting so frustrated. And the last time I cast out, it did it again, and then on accident I actually pushed my button all the way down. The release button, I pushed it all the way down, and then the crank arm began spooling up my line again. So I guess what was really happening was I was just being a little wuss with my thumb and the pressure that I was putting on my button. So to sum that up, if you guys are ever having that issue or that problem when you're out there and you're casting and you're not getting your crank arm to wind your line up, first thing you probably want to try to do is, if you push it too light, just like I have it right now, I have it, oh, that's too much, just like that, and it's coming out, and you're cranking this and it's not coming up, what you probably want to do first is push the button all the way down. You'll hear it click, and then it switched over to allow you to crank that reel up, or I'm sorry, not the reel up, but that line up. So it's probably not anything technical inside, unless you don't ever take care of your rods and reels and stuff, and you're always beating them up and banging them around. But I figured that out the other day. A buddy of mine was, he took my reels and cleaned them all up for me and re-greased everything, and it was still doing it. And I was like, oh man, there's something technically or mechanically wrong inside here, and I needed to send it back to Abu. And I'm saying Abu like I knew the guy, but Abu Garcia. And I was just out there fishing, and the more you do stuff, the more you figure out things. And I figured out that it was me not pushing the button down all the way. So if you're ever having them problems, first thing you probably want to do is make sure you're pushing that button all the way down so it clicks over to allow that gear to go to bring that line in. But that's a tip for Tuesday. I figured I'd like to share that with you guys, because I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one that ever encountered that problem. So if you're ever having trouble with that, try to push it down all the way first. If that doesn't ever work, you might want to send it to somebody that cleans reels, or send it back to Abu Garcia or whoever the reel company you fish with, and have them maintenance it for a little charge. It's usually not too expensive, and send it back to you, and hopefully it works. But yeah, try that button thing. All right, catch you next time.